Hey, today we're talking about lens kits. Seen them all for clip-on your phones. So let's get into the video. Hey everybody, this is James with Apache Productions, where we help you take your value to the world through digital content. Today, we're talking about these little nifty suckers. These are lens kits. Or actually, this is a lens to a lens kit. These snap over the camera lens of your phone. They actually work really well on laptops also. You can snap them on over the laptop camera. They snap on over the, well, they don't snap, they clip. They go over the iPad or a tablet. What's really cool is you can bring them in. Ooh, which way do I need to go? Up. There we go. They can give you a really nice effect that's a little bit different than you're used to seeing in your videos. What's cool about them is there's different types. There's 3 different types. There's a fisheye like this, there's a wide angle, and a macro. So let's talk about the fisheye. What's really cool about these, if you do live blogs or videos at conventions and things like that, you can get a lot of information tucked into these, way in the back here, of what's going on. You can turn around, shoot a picture, you can shoot some live video at an event. With the fisheye on there, you're capturing a lot of information in the back. And if you remember when we talked about the Diva lights, you're wanting to engage with the viewer. And that's what this does. This makes it look a bit different. If you use it all the time, it starts to get gimmicky. And a lot of people don't like that. But I use the fisheye occasionally, not that much. So then the next one is a macro lens. See if you can see the difference. When I took that fisheye lens off, what changes? Now here's a macro. A macro is used for up close. You can see my fingerprint. Anybody want to steal my fingerprint? You can use the macro for shooting still photography in flowers, insects, bugs, small items. If you smell really small items like earrings, you might be able to get up close on those for showing some of the detail of the craftsmanship on eBay or something like that. Now here's my favorite lens. This is my wide angle. Whoa, I went too far. There we go. If you can see, I got a nice picture of me now. You can see the microphone I'm wearing. You can see the background behind me. You can see everything back there in the back. You can see my hands. And the camera is still, or the phone is still the same distance. I'm using a camera or a phone holder. Makes it a little bit easier to do these with. But you can use your phone in your hand. Let me just snap that out of the case. So now I'm using that by hand. And if you look, I'm really not that far. I'm about a little over a foot from my face, but I've got a nice coverage of my face without going too far. But that's why I like that. No lens. So normally you'd be holding the camera way out here to capture that. I can capture just that detail. Whoop. Bear with me. This is like live action. Boom. Boom. So why are we using lens kits? Lens kits add a little bit more detail, a little more personalization as you bring the viewers in. If you remember, we talked about engaging with the viewers, and that's really important. So now if you remember in my last video, I talked about the Diva light being on with the lens kit. Well, this is the particular lens kit that I use that has that Diva light, and I'm trying to screw that light on right now. And then as soon as I get it on, all right, we'll bring it in. So I got it on the wide angle. Well, maybe. Wow. Usually you want to line it up before you start your video. So now I got it on. So now I can bring in my light. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the second setting. Gives me nice color. But if you notice, I'm not washed out. I have natural light off to my right here, and I have a fill light over here now also. But I'm not being washed out. Get that ring in my eye. My complexion looks well, but you're getting enough of things going on without having that really close look. And that's what's important, is that you have the ability to use a stand, to put your phone comfortably on the desk and talk to people without having to hold that phone so close to you. That's why a lens kit is important. I personally like to see the lens kits being used because it gives you more of what's going on, more of what's around you. We as a viewer want to be engaged with you as the creator. So we want to see what's really happening. If you're sitting in a studio or if you're sitting somewhere else, You're sitting at Starbucks and thinking, you know, I really need to shoot that 5-minute video to explain to people why I do what I do. This gives you the ability to capture that with the light and the ring. It brings it all in really nice for everybody to see. And that's what's important. So consider getting a lens kit for you. What's cool about it is you can use it on the back side of your camera also, your back forward-facing camera or your back-facing camera, to capture whatever you want. I like using the wide angle when I'm doing videos of scenery because I'm getting a lot more my scenery from my camera. I use the macro up close. If I want to capture something really cool, a dew on a flower, the macro comes in really good. But remember, use the light kit, use the lens kit, and engage with the viewers. And until next time, I'm James with Apache Productions. See you out on the internet.